And today, we are talking about the Streets of Rage movie, right? Because there's actually a movie out there called Streets of Rage. Yeah! But, the movie is not actually based on the video game Streets of Rage, which is one of my all-time favorite video games on the SEGA Genesis. It's so badass. Yeah. But with the movie Streets of Rage, it's not really... Although, I think the producers of the movie were aware of the video game. I mean, the fucking movie came out in 1994. And the video game came out in like 1991, so, I'm sure they were aware that there was a video game named Streets of Rage, but maybe not. Who fucking knows?
Jesus, who are you? Wonder Woman? Get out of here!
But, you can kind of look at this movie, Streets of Rage, and kind of imagine that it's a Streets of Rage movie based on the video game. Sort of. There is a chick in the movie. This chick, this badass chick, who's actually named Mimi LESSEOS? Yeah, I guess that's how you say it. This is actually her fucking movie, you know. She actually, wrote the story, she wrote the script. She's actually the producer of the fucking film. Yeah, this is her fucking baby, you know what I mean? And in the movie, she definitely kicks some ass, right? Yeah, she's a badass, ass-kicking chick. She knows kung fu and shit. Yeah. So, she's kind of like Blaze from Streets of Rage, right? Yeah, I fucking love Blaze. She's badass. And this chick is kind of like that. Kind of. If she was wearing red, she'd totally be just like Blaze, but, And then this movie that came out in 1994... it came out straight to video, straight to VHS. And it's kind of described as an action crime romance? Fucking romance? What? Yeah, it was action crime romance. Right? And she's playing a reporter, right? Kind of making her way in a man's world, And the boss says she needs to pay her dues if she wants to be taken seriously as a reporter.
Look, you've been a research assistant for less than a year. If you want to be a reporter on my staff, you're going to have to pay some serious dues first.
And she's dating one of the reporters at the office. But it looks like they're going to break up or something, or they need to talk. They need to have a conversation,
I just need to know what's going on, okay?
Look, I just need a little time.
Time? You've had 2 weeks. How much more time do you need?
And there's another guy at the office that likes her, but he's way too old for her, right? He's more like a father figure to her, right? Gives her advice and shit.
You just be careful, okay? Well.
And, in the movie, she's actually, dating several guys. There's another guy who's he's like a cop, right? And, but where's the action, right? Where is the fucking action, Well, it actually kind of picks up when she kind of runs into these kids, these homeless kids. She sees this one kid getting picked on by bullies. Hops out of her car and starts kicking ass, right? Beating up the fucking bullies and stuff. Right? And she takes an interest in these homeless kids, right? This little boy and this little girl, which actually draws the attention of this evil pimp guy, right? This evil pimp guy who's actually pimping out little kids on the street. Yeah, he's super evil. He's like over-the-top evil, right?
Melody, what are you doing here?
Cut the crap, you son of a bitch, and tell me where they are!
And, she lets these little kids, live with her and stuff in a fucking apartment. And tries to help them out. Because actually she thinks there's a story in it, Something she could write about. So she could be taken seriously as a reporter.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this Melody. Why didn't you tell me you had reporter's blood in your veins?
Well...
But you're going to have to dig a little deeper.
And, yeah. There's not a lot of action. It's kind of boring. And it's kind of, yeah. The movie just kind of wanders around without much sense of pacing. It's kind of dull, and she's not really that bright, right? She could kick some ass, and she's kind of cool, but she's really not that smart, right? She actually dates a couple different guys, right? She dates this cop guy. And she actually goes on a couple dates with the evil pimp guy, right? Not even realizing that he's an evil pimp guy, right? She doesn't even realize that he's the bad guy in the movie until a little later on, you know? She goes on a date with him and, like, goes to his house and, like, actually gets drunk, right? She lets him give her a bunch of expensive alcohol, right? And she gets a little too fucking drunk and passes out. And the evil pimp guy almost rapes her, right?
By your moon god, by your very god incarnate, by Luna.
Oh my goodness.
Before she fucking wakes up and is like, I gotta go home, right? And he lets it go, right? And lets it go. That's nice of an evil pimp guy to let it go instead of raping it, right? Yeah, so anyway, she gets the fuck out of there, and then, you know, then she realizes that he's an evil pimp guy, right? Yeah, right. And it turns in his story to the fucking reporters, and, you know, yeah.
Melody, and the way you infiltrated Lunar's place, it was brilliant. I mean, pretending to be a dinner date pickup. I love it.
Yeah.
But that's when the action picks up, right at the end. You know, the bad guy decides to kidnap a little kid and like older friend from work. He's got them both held captive at his mansion. And then she just comes in like fucking RoboCop, right? And just starts kicking ass, beating everybody's fucking ass, you know? Beating up the shit out of everybody, right? And then there's a confrontation with the big bad guy, right?
Melody, what are you doing here?
Cut the crap, you son of a bitch, and tell me where they are!
He like sticks his fucking main henchman on him, and the two of them start fighting, right? And I mean, this bad guy, he fucking sucks. After he fucking beats the shit out of his fucking henchman, he still thinks he's got the upper hand, you know, because he's got a gun.
Melody, I'm very impressed. With Gokar's my right arm for so long, I don't know if I remember how to use a gun. I'd like to see if I remember.
She like knocks the gun out of his hand and then starts beating the fuck out of him. So ridiculous. So bad.
Which one? Just like a woman. Can't make up your bloody mind. Well, I'll have to make it up for you.
I'm begging you, for God's sake, don't!
One dies, one lives, one dies! Please, drop him!
I told you you were gonna go down in history with the rest of the scum!
Is this the, Texas Billionaire? The competition?
I mean, he's poorly staged, he's poorly acted, it's not a very good movie. And, I mean, you gotta really squint really hard to even kind of imagine that this is a movie based on Streets of Rage, or has anything to do with Streets of Rage, or compares to the fucking video game at all. I mean, there's some fighting, but not a lot of it. Just a couple scenes here and there, you know.
Alright, I'm totally hungover, my soul has been violated, and my goddamn feet hurt! So whoever the fuck is in there, you're really gonna get your ass kicked now.
Come on! You know what's funny though? This movie's actually directed by Danny Elfman's brother, right? You know who Danny Elfman is, right? Yeah, Danny Elfman is actually the composer of the Batman score. You know, that's Danny Elfman. He also did the fucking score for Streets of Rage. Although in the movie he's credited as ARISTIDE SUMATRA. What? Why is he going by that fucking name? That's weird. But anyway, yeah. Danny Elfman's brother fucking directed Streets of Rage. And apparently he also directed some of the Oingo Boingo music videos in the 80s. Right? Yeah. And he directed some other movies, you know. He directed a movie called Shrunken Heads, which I guess is about some fucking shrunken heads or some shit, right? And then, like in 1998, he directed a movie called Modern Vampires. Yeah, that looks like a fucking winner. Modern fucking Vampires. But, yeah, he did fucking Streets of Rage. A movie that shares the name of a fucking awesome fucking video game, but not much else. Yeah. But you know, I'm talking about it because it shares the name of fucking Streets of Rage, right? Because Streets of Rage, the movie, sort of, not really. Although there is a chick that kicks some ass. Anyway, till fucking next time, keep it fucking